collection. This is all about gathering that data, making sure that we can get data points in. There are three types of connectors that you'd use traditionally. The service-to-service connector is by far the easiest. It's a native connector that Sentinel has. So Microsoft have worked with the vendors to provide that out-of-the-box connector experience. So you can see here from the graphic, if you're using Azure Active Directory, for example, well, instead of me building a connector and sorting the API out and things like that, I just want to be able to connect it. And this is literally next. Which AD do you want to connect to? This is it. Give me some permission. Next. Okay, now we're collecting all the logs that are already there. We're just connecting them to the Azure data, the Sentinel data source from there as well. And Microsoft native tooling, you'd expect them to be out of the box, but you can see here there's connectors for Amazon, by AWS. There's connectors for Barracuda, Checkpoint. There's hundreds of out of the box connectors now. I see the graphics only got 25 connectors that are there. This is an old graphic. Now we're talking several hundred of connectors that are available out of the box for you to be able to connect the services you've got out there, whether that's a Checkpoint firewall, that's a Sophos antivirus agent, or that's a Barracuda device, whatever it is, you'll be able to pull that out of the box is important from your perspective to be able to get that data across. API calls and agent calls, these are more customized, and this is where there isn't an out-of-the-box service connector, so we can leverage the API and we can start building around that, or we can start looking at common protocols such as syslog or Ceph, which is a common event framework, and we can start using agents to pull that data in real time using streaming techniques for that, and using agents that are deployed either on premise or in a hybrid mode, and also leveraging things like log analytics agents and Azure Arc, which is dealing with things that are in a more hybrid manner as well. Once we've got the data sources in, we start visualizing these. Like I said earlier, no one wants to go through lines and lines of text. I mean, if you want to, you can do. There are options to go through the logs, but me as a human, I want to visualize things. I want to see pictures of what we're capturing here. So you can see from the graphic here, we've got events and alerts over time. We've got the background noise, but suddenly we've got alerts and potential incidents that have been raised. So it's all fine. The noise is background, but suddenly there's something of interest. Okay, well, what's happened here? At 6 AM, something happened. Okay, that's what I'm interested in. That's what I need to get to. And then let's have a look at what severity that incident is, whether it's medium, high. That's what I'm interested in. Even better, let's start breaking glass and going into security operation practice mode. There's a lot of out the box capability. So these workbooks that have been applied over the top, most vendors, most data connectors will provide you with 90% of what you need, but you do have the options, like with everything within Azure, to be able to customize and gather your own workbooks, create your own workbooks to give you customized views across your different data sources as well. So it's probably good to start with the out of the box ones and then start changing what you need as you go forward, and say, actually, it'd be really good if I could see this. Well, add it. The world is yours. If you want to see that, or you don't, that's not an interesting chart, we'll ditch that chart and add something else. So as you go along and as you start maturing, you'll find that you customize a lot of this going forward.